Is this thing on? Oh yeah. Hi. Hey you. You right there. Yeah you. I'm going to talk to you about one of my favorite inventors ever. I'm going to talk to you about Madam C.J. Walker. Madam C.J. Walker was born on a cotton plantation in Delta, Louisiana. She was born December 23rd, 1897, and her parents passed away at a very young age, so she became an orphan at the age of 7. Soon after, she moved to Vicksburg, Mississippi with her sister.
Hi!
Madam C.J. Walker, I was just talking about you.
You were? You were talking about me? About me?
Yes, and they're all here for you. We were just getting on about when your product became popular. Can you tell them about it?
My hair was falling out, so I needed something to help it grow back. I started my own line of hair products like shampoo, conditioner, and hair grow cream. Some people say I invented the hot comb, but really I made the teeth on the hot comb wider, so it could go through your hair smoother. When I started to sell my products, my business grew bigger and bigger. In 1910, I shifted my business to Indianapolis, where I started a manufacturing company. I also started a beauty school to teach others about beauty. I was the first female African-American millionaire. I even built my own mansion with 34 rooms off the Hudson River.
Soon after, Madam C.J. Walker died. She was a very great woman. Legacy will live on forever.
Bye-bye!
And this is Jan Ernst Matzlinger. Wait, where did everyone go? Oh, there you are. Once I used to have my own shoemaking business. My business was going downhill because I was making enough shoes in one day. At least until Jan Ernst Matzlinger came along. His invention was the shoe laster machine. It increased the amount of shoes made in one day. Welcome, welcome. I hear that you would like to hear my story. Well, here it is. When I was only 10, I started to work in a shoe factory, supervising my father. When I was walking around, I saw these men making shoes, and it took a very long time. I realized that they were using hand lasters. When they had finally finished, right then and there, I decided that I wanted to make a shoe machine that increased the shoes made in one day. After I finished making my invention, the shoe lasting machine, I applied for a patent. A patent is where a lawyer gives you something so that no one can steal the idea of your invention. Which is unfortunate, because when I was only 37, I died of tuberculosis. In 1991, they decided to give me a postage stamp in honor of my invention. This is huge, awesome.
This is good. Maybe we should thank the inventor, George Crumb, the cook. George Crumb, let me tell you a story. George Crumb, he was born in 1822 and died July 22nd, 1914.
But he didn't use all those years just to play professional sport. He invented one of America's most favored junk foods, the potato chip.
Well, sir, I heard you had a problem with your food.
Yes. My French fried potatoes are too thick.
What do you want me to do? Cut them thinner? All right then, but don't expect any more attention.
Gratefully.
Here are your super thin French fried potatoes. Well, hurry up!
They're delicious.
What?
They shall be called the Saratoga chips.
Hey, you right there. Yes, you. Are you here for the tour? If you are, it's about to start. This statue right here's name is Lewis. Not your friend Lewis, he's my friend. Lewis Howard Latimer is his name. His invention changed our lives completely. We use it 24/7. It's in that room right there. See? Right up there. Look around. He invented the carbon filament inside the light bulb. That makes the light bulb last longer.
Well, I see that you don't know much about me, so I'll go and tell you some stuff. I was born in Chelsea, Massachusetts on September 4th, 1848. I was the youngest of 5 children. Those other kids, pain in the butt. I went to school at Phillips Grammar School, and my parents were George and Rebecca Lattimore.
His father was a runaway slave, and when Lewis was 15, he went to the Navy. In 1884, Lewis went to work at the Edison Electric Company. He was Thomas Edison's right-hand man. They were BFFs.
My main accomplishment was making the carbon filament for the light bulb and made it last longer. After hard years of working in the electric company, I died in 1910.
Now you know all about Lewis. He's a great guy. He is one of the best African-American inventors there are.
This is Lonnie Johnson, and he was born in 1949 of August in Mobile, Alabama, and from a young age he had a thirst for invention.
For example, when I was 13, I built a go-kart out of scraps and a lawnmower engine and drove it on the highway until the cops pulled me over.
Wow, he got his bachelor's and master's degree at Tuskegee. And after school he went to the Air Force and helped build and engineer the stealth bomber.
I also helped build on the Cassini mission to Saturn and the Galileo mission to Jupiter.
Well, after inventing the Super Soaker, the Laramie Corporation invested in it and made it very popular. They made it one of the top-selling toys in America for the last 20 years. You know, let's see how it was created.
Sure.
I have an idea. Give it to me. What if I put this on a nozzle to be like a water gun? Make it a super soaker. Look what I got. A gun. I know.
Your turn.
Today in our museum, we're going to talk about my favorite African-American inventor, Granville T. Woods. Yo, 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 you heard it right. I'm Granville. Granville T. Woods invented many things to help out the railroad in his day, but his most noted invention was the train station communication system. Yes, you're right. Why don't you tell them what that is? Well, the train station communication system is a system on trains that lets the engineer of a train know how close his train was to others. That cut down the number of accidents. Eesh. Yep, I was a genius. Granville. Whatever, the point is, It was hard times back then. I had to drive out of school when I was 10, and I was African American. Now, why don't I tell you some more stuff about myself? I was born in Columbia, Ohio, April 23rd, 1856. Seems like you really helped out the railroad in your time. Yep, like I said, I was a genius. Well, that about wraps it up. This is Granville T. Woods, the genius.
Oh, hi! Welcome to the African American Historic Museum. I'm your tour guide today. Today we are talking about Garrett Morgan. Garrett Morgan was born in 1877 and died in 1963. Garrett was born in Paris, Kentucky and died in Cleveland, Ohio. Garrett made the gas mask and the traffic light.
Hi.
Wait, are you alive?
Yes. That's why I'm talking to you. Anyways, I'm here to talk about me.
I'm the tour guide. I'm here to talk about you.
I was the first African American to own an automobile in Cleveland. In 1912, I invented the traffic signal.
Okay. With Garrett's inventions, he helped people be safe on the road. And when a gas or chemical broke that wasn't safe, his gas mask helped him.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, bye. People are coming. Better freeze.
You know what to do? What do we do? How do we prevent crashes like this?
I don't know.
I'm red.
At the top.
3.
Over here is Otis Boykin. Otis was
born 1920 in Dallas, Texas, and died in 1982.
You got that right.
Whoa, you can talk?
Yeah, of course I can. When I finished high school, I attended college at Fisk University. Then I created my own business called Boykin Fruit Incorporated. After that, I went to college again so I could get extra studies.
One of my favorite inventions that Otis did was perfect the guided missile by inventing a resistor that could withstand extreme temperatures and high levels of pressure.
The military and the IBM really wanted that bad boy. One of my earlier inventions was the electrical resistor. It went in TVs and radios and produced the precise amount of electricity to flow to its component.
In 1964, Otis moved to Paris and continued to make electronics, and then he invented a control unit for the heart pacemaker.
Which is ironic, because in 1982, he died of heart failure.
And that is Otis Wilson.
Who are you? And where am I?
Hello, my name is Elijah McCoy, and you're in my home country, Ontario, Canada.
Canada? How did I get to Canada? I guess you don't know either. Wait, did you say your name was Elijah McCoy? That name sounds so familiar. Maybe if you tell me about yourself, I'll remember where I know you from.
Well, I was born on May 2nd, 1844, and I invented the oil cup. My invention saved the lives of young boys who were forced to apply oil to trains to allow smooth movement. My invention saved their lives because it applied the oil all by itself.
Oh, that's where I know you from. So, can you tell me about your life before you invented the oil cup?
Well, when I was 3 years old, my family moved from Ontario, Canada to Ypsilanti, Michigan. When I was 15 years old, I moved to Scotland to study engineering.
Was it hard to move all the way to Scotland and away from your family?
Yes, but I wanted to study engineering. When I came back though, it was hard to find a job because I was African American. I did get a job as a fireman and an engineer at the Michigan Central Railroad Station, and that's the job that inspired me to build the oil cup.
Did anyone ever try to steal your idea?
Yes, but theirs never worked as good as mine did. Have you ever heard the expression, the real McCoy? Well, people went to the counter and asked for the real McCoy instead of some copy, then they were getting the real thing.
Oh, wow, Elijah, your life is so interesting. I hope I can be as successful as you one day.
I'm sure you will be, Emily.
It's nice to meet you.
Dr. Patricia Ebath has just made an amazing invention. Can you tell us more about this amazing invention, Dr. Bath?
Yes, and hello, Miss Reporter.
Oh, please, just call me Elizabeth.
Okay, Elizabeth.
What day were you born?
I was born November 4th, 1942.
Where were you grown up?
I lived in Harlem, New York.
Oh my gosh, I love Harlem. Where'd you go to college?
First, I went to Hunter College, and then I went to Howard University and got my medical degree. Afterwards, I went to Columbia University and got my degree in ophthalmology. There, I discovered that African Americans were twice as likely to suffer from blindness and 8 times more likely to develop glaucoma.
Oh, that's so sad. What'd you do after college?
I was the first African American to complete a residency in ophthalmology. Then I co-founded the American Institute for the Prevention of Blindness. Now I discovered a laser-phobic probe that will help the blind if they couldn't see for more than 30 years. Now I have to go work on a patient. Bye!